Okay, now let's talk about phase 1-2. The purpose of phase 1-2 is to get again the new HADS partner and their staff members ready for the first training and the first mentorship that you have. It can take 1 to 3 weeks for this phase. Now, I need to inform you and orient you to a few different things and concepts at this phase. Now, the HADS trainings include a combination of online components, live mentorships, and virtual mentorships, and with report reviews. There are weekly webinars and other presentations. We have annual symposiums. So all of these trainings are interactive and require that all of you participate. Now, remember that HADS, although the courses follow a continuing education format, the HADS is not just a continuing education organization. You become our partner to help you develop this diagnostic business. So it is very important that you take the responsibility to take full advantage of the program and follow all the guidelines. The more you put into it, the more you will get out of it. The first part of your program will include training in EMG, nerve conduction studies, and ultrasound and neuroultrasound. Later on, you'll get into other programs also, but initially at least, these are the two major programs that you're going to follow. Let me talk quickly about the ultrasound training. The ultrasound training is a fellowship program. Okay, a fellowship program that at its completion, it gives you the credentials FMSK, Fellow in Musculoskeletal Ultrasound. So this program, it has a variety of courses. There are, at this point, several online modules. There are 3 or 4 online modules, and when we talk about ultrasound, you are going to hear the word modules. Module 2A, for example, is upper extremity ultrasound. Module 2B is lower extremity ultrasound. When you hear the word modules, we are referring to the ultrasound program. When you hear the word stages, we are referring to the EMG program. Alright, so the ultrasound fellowship program, it has 3 at this point. It may change when you watch this recording because we may make modifications, but right now that program has 3 3-day live courses and several online courses, and of course several mentored reports. The second program, which is the EMG program, has 2 components. The first component is called a fellowship component, and the second component is called a residency component. Now, keep in mind that when you got into HADS, if you bought one territory or one extended territory, you automatically bought one residency slot, one residency program. The rest of your staff are under the fellowship part of the program. So first we have the fellowship component of the EMG program, and then we have the residency component. Your staff members, when you signed up for the program, they automatically get the fellowship component. And if you obtained one territory, then you automatically bought one residency component also. Now, perhaps your salesperson may have discussed with you how you can buy additional residency components if you want several other staff members to complete the full residency and not just the fellowship. So, at this point of the program, and with help from us, you need to make some important decisions. Who will be the people who will practice the diagnostic component, and they will be trained on the diagnostic component? You have to be prepared for a person who will just do a fellowship. They will have to dedicate 1 day per week without regular physical therapy schedule to just perform testing, review reports, study, and anything else that is recommended by the mentor. And for those people who are enrolled in the residency program, that person will have to dedicate 2 days a week where they perform EMG testing, they review reports, they prepare to meet the residency requirements. So pretty much for a person who does fellowship, 1 day a week must be exclusive to the diagnostics. For a person who is involved in the residency program, 2 days a week minimum that they need to be involved in diagnostics. So you have to make this commitment, and this commitment is extremely important component of the program, and it will determine how successful or not your program development will be. So let's put it this way. If you invest right now the time for your staff to learn and apply the program, that will pay you multiples down the line when they have the certainty required to properly apply the program and properly do the testing. Okay? So the more certain the people are about the materials they have studied, and you gain certainty only with application, just reading something is not enough. You have to apply it. You don't use it, you lose it. So you have to give them enough time to apply it on patients. They have to test enough patients every week. You do an EMG on the residency program, they should be doing at least 8, if not 10 EMGs per week in order for them to really be very good at what they are doing. Same thing for ultrasound. At least 10 ultrasounds a week for them to really be good at it and really learn it. And the more, if from the beginning you get them to be productive in the diagnostic arena, then they will continue being productive and they will participate significantly in bringing additional revenues into your practice. So, a note on CEUs. The first time you take a course with our organization, let's say if this is the first time you take stage 1 or this is the first time you take module 2, anything you do for the first time, that entitles you for us to apply for your CEUs. So we will obtain these CEUs for you in your state. However, if you have staff members from your practice who take it either for a second time, or now you are sending a second or third or fourth person to take the same course that your first person took, we will help you obtain CEUs in your state, but we are not going to pay the CEU fee to your state to obtain that CEU again. So that's why it's best the first time you take the course, put those staff members that are ready right now to take the program, to take it, so you don't have to worry about fees later on. So in this phase 1-2, you register all clinical staff members to module 0 online. What is Module 0? Module 0 is a clinical utility of diagnostic testing, and it's appropriate for PTs, PTAs, for aides, even your front desk, anybody. It's a short online course that gives people a sense of the clinical significance and utility of the diagnostic testing. Everybody should take it and complete it. Then we have to enroll some of your staff members to the fellowship training program, ultrasound fellowship program, and the EMG fellowship and or residency program. So you have to decide who goes for fellowship, who goes for residency. And then you register the staff for the live courses and when they are going to take this course. We have to work out through some dates. Some additional points now. We are using Dropbox in our organization, so you need to watch a video in the owner's course on how to install and how to use Dropbox. You need to establish your Dropbox. Of course, if you have any questions, please make sure that you contact your business services director to answer them. And this, at this point, completes phase 1-2 of your program.